Good afternoon, it's Jeff here at Butter, and today, as I promised in my other talk about these king cobra chilies, I'm going to make some extreme sauce. You only need to do this about once every 18 months because you can get that much out of it, it's just not funny. Well, I've just had these in the freezer, and they're taking up a bit of room, so I'm going to condense them down. So I'm just cutting the ends off them and cut them in half and put them in these saucepans here, and this is the third batch I've got. And so what I've done is I've got, what I do is put about a quarter of a cup of water in the bottom, and then just bring it to a boil, and then when it starts to simmer for a while, maybe 10 minutes, then I put about a half a cup of cider vinegar in there, and about a teaspoon of salt, and maybe a couple of tablespoons of sugar, and then just bring it to the boil. And then what I'm doing is put them in the blender. I let it cool down a little bit, put it in the blender, and so what I've got here is I'll just finish this one off. There's plenty of time. I'm sort of rushing through it a bit.
So you're going to put some of this in the Christmas presents for the family?
Oh yeah, that's only going to be a sweet chilli sauce and only mild, you know. So this sauce I'm making is an ultra extreme sauce where you don't measure it by the teaspoon, you measure it by the drop. And the ones I got is these king cobra chilies, or the boot jalapeño or naga jalapeño, and the thing that they've got in common with the habaneros, the red savinas and the Scotch bonnets, all those chilies have got a beautiful flavour. You know, they're sort of, the other chilies don't seem to match up flavour-wise. So I saw some chilies in the shop the other day for 20 bucks a kilo, and they were just your normal cayenne chilies. So one of these alone would probably equal 1 kilo of cayennes or even more. So the advantage of making this extreme sauce, or even like a semi-extreme sauce, is you do all this work in once, and then you never have to worry about it. Woman, can you just pass that other bottle? I've got that other bottle I use in my other demos, and I've used this bottle in my other. I won't touch it, but you can just show explain what happens.
This is the bottle of extreme sauce that Jeff makes up, so that he doesn't have to be handling it all the time. Even the fumes are really getting it to us at the moment. It's taking our breath away, actually.
Yeah, so you can see here I'm wearing gloves. Now, these gloves are kitchen gloves. I found that disposable gloves are no good. The oil, the capsaicin, actually goes through the disposable gloves. That's how hot these chilies are. And I've got the fan going here. Actually, I'll turn it off just for the sake of the video. I've got the fan blowing towards the open window. I've had the exhaust fan going in the kitchen to extract the fumes out. I've turned that off for the sake of the video, and so while I'm doing this, I don't answer the phone, I don't touch anything. If I touch anything, I grab a towel and touch it, open the fridge drawer or things like that. So what happens when I finish this, they go in the bin, these gloves. So that covers that. So what I do is put about quarter of a cup of water or third of a cup of water in the saucepan like that, and then just bring it to the simmer. Add my apple cider vinegar, half a cup maybe, and my sugar and salt. Bring it to the boil, and then put it in the blender. I've got one of those hand blenders, but you just don't want to have any of that splashing up. You just don't want to. You want to remove all the risk of the stuff splashing up onto you. So I just put my hand over there and blend it. I've got the seeds in there and all, because a lot of your heat is in the membrane around the seeds. So that's all in there. So the idea is, because I think it's pretty cool to have the world's hottest chili. So I want to, yeah, if I'm going to make a sauce, I want to make it extreme, and it takes away the fun out of it if it's not as hot as you can possibly get it. And it's always good for show and tell, to show people you've got the world's hottest chilies. So what you do, I've got 2 more batches to go, so I'm not going to worry about cleaning these out. So what you do then is, I've got just a nice container here with a fine strainer, and then actually the fumes are pretty overpowering. When I say you need to do this once every 18 months, it could be more, even longer than that, because this is extremely hot. So what you're doing there is just being very, well, you suppose these gloves are going to get thrown away, so
don't lick your finger.
No. So yeah, you don't touch your eyes or your nose or anything. All you're doing is just going to massage it through the strainer. But you know, that might be a little bit of discomfort now, but you know, like every time, if you keep these chilies fresh and you're going to use them in cooking, you know, it means you run the risk, every time you cut them up for your cooking, you run the risk of touching your eyes or your nose. And so what you're doing is just, you can see it coming down there, coming out. So what I do is, when I strain it all out, put that into a plastic container and put it in the freezer and just pull it out whenever you want to. And the sauce that I've got in that little squeeze bottle is actually this broken down again. This is ultra extreme sauce, this stuff. And I break that down 50% apple cider vinegar again to make the other sauce in the little sauce bottle, and which you use by the drop and not the teaspoon. So, and one thing we've found out just the last few years since we've been mucking around with chilies is not that many people like their food extremely hot. So you're better off to cook a meal mild that everybody likes, and then have a sauce bottle that on the table that people can add their own. So I'm not sure what else there is to sort of say. Have you got anything else I missed? Anything you can think of might have missed, Laura? Or?
No, I've just come back. I couldn't stay in the room.
If anybody came to the house now to buy some honey, they might be in trouble. So what? How long have we been talking?
I don't know.
Anyway, I can't think of anything else to add. There's something, I know I'll think of something later on, but all I can say is, well, the other thing I wanted to say, I had on my mind, if you can't get a hold of these King Cobra chili seeds, I know the habanero chilies are readily available, you know, around our local nurseries. I often see habanero chili seedlings available, and they're about 1/3 the heat of these King Cobra chilies. So you can still make a beautiful sauce with them, you know, and they've got a beautiful flavour. So anyway, I better cut it off now. So thanks for watching, and I hope if you get inspired to make some extreme sauce, just be careful, and I'll catch you later. Bye.